Okay, so today we're going to work on your Attack from Outer Space quiz. If you're in 5th grade, that is e-learning day 10. If you are in 4th grade, that is e-learning day 13. So go ahead. I already have Attack from Outer Space open, so go ahead and click on your Google form. So when you click on your Google form, we have this first question that says, what happened in Chelyabinsk on February 15th, 2013? An asteroid hit the ground, plane crashed, shooting star exploded above the city, or an earthquake made shockwaves. So I'm going to come back here. That is like one of the first paragraphs. So up here, a space rock is headed straight for Chelyabinsk. Okay. And it tells me it explodes. So this is the only one that talks about explosion. So a shooting star exploded above the city. A meteorite is, now that is in the second section called Rocks from the Sky. And let's see. So right here it says any piece that land on Earth are called meteorites. So the largest kind of space rock, made of rock and ice, a rock that has been swept up by the wind, or a piece of space rock that has hit the ground. So it's this one because of this sentence that says it landed on Earth. Now, what is a catastrophe? This is one of our vocabulary words we did. It says a disaster, a surprise, something that happens often, or something that will never occur. If I don't remember, I'm going back to my vocabulary. You guys have that Quizlet to do. But a catastrophe is a disaster. So, which line best shows the meaning of catastrophe? So, let's see. Scientists believe dust clouds from the explosion blocked out the sun, perhaps for months, causing plants and animals to die. Tunguska is a faraway region of the Siberian wilderness. The common belief at the time was that rocks that fell from the sky came from Earth. And fortunately, no one in Chelyabinsk was killed. Most of the injuries were minor. So I'm looking for some type of disaster. And the only thing here that tells me disaster is plants and animals dying, okay, because of this. How are scientists at B612 preparing for future asteroids events? So before I go check this out, I'm going to read my choices. They're collecting meteorites, they're searching for space rocks, they're sending spacecrafts into the solar system, they're warning the public about space rocks. So remember, this is in our second piece down here called Planet Protectors. So they are finding space rocks. That's what they want to do, remember. They're making digital maps that are close to Earth to track movements. Okay. So it tells me they're finding space rocks. So if they're finding them, they have to search for them in order to find them. What tech structure do Attack from Outer Space and Planet Protectors have when paired together? Okay, compare and contrast, problem and solution, description and sequence. So Attack from Outer Space describes the problem of the space rocks that we see. But then when you add Planet Protectors to it, Planet Protectors gives us a solution for if these rocks were going to come to Earth. So problem and solution is my answer. Now, how are the events in Chelyabinsk and Tunguska the same? How are they different? So we need two things. They were the same because, remember, we have to restate our sentence. Now we have to answer it. Okay. So if I'm not sure, I'm coming back. It is up here. This one is the Tunguska. So what happened was just like what happened in Chelyabinsk, but it was much larger and closer to the ground. Okay, so it was a space rock. So they were both space rocks exploding. Okay, but then it also told me in here, it was much larger and closer to the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to say they were different because the meteorites were different sizes. The text says, and look, I'm going to paste it right in there, okay? So that gives me text evidence. Now, do you think people should be concerned about space rocks? Why or why not? So I'm coming back in here, and this is your opinion, okay? So you are going to tell me, yes, people should be concerned about space rocks, or no, they should not be, and tell me why, okay? You can finish that one off by yourself. Not everyone.